Hello everyone, welcome back to another reaction video, and today we are back with another more Sidemen video. We have one that seemed to slip through the cracks. I'm not entirely sure how I didn't watch this, but I love these kind of videos. So we have Sidemen Agree or Disagree Controversial Edition. Here we go.
Hello, welcome to Do All YouTubers Think the Same?
Yes! I love these videos so
representing
much.
the mighty Sidemen, and we've got Arthur and George representing who?
The rest of the world.
Just YouTube. Like, they are in every YouTube video. They are just representing YouTube.
The rest of the world.
ROW.
So how's this going to work? Let me tell you, Vic.
Okay.
We're going to be pitch the question, I think, and then what we're going to do, that side is agree, that side is disagree, and then we'll discuss.
But the question is, do we agree?
Yeah.
Or can we even move each other's cups with the power of our minds and our words?
I don't know if that is the game.
Yeah. I feel like you can. That's good.
A convincing guy.
Yeah. I'm convinced. First question, please.
It is acceptable to kiss your second cousin.
What? No. Strongly disagree. What the fuck is that for a first question?
What is a second cousin?
No. Second cousin's quite close.
What is that, though?
It's
What is a
pretty
second cousin?
close.
We've got a Guernseyan and a Jerseyan. as well. Yeah, you guys might think it's a little.
When you say, well, here's the thing, right?
Where?
Some cultures, the thing is, I don't want to upset some cultures, because in some cultures, you can.
You can. For me, I can't. I'm not ever doing it. So strongly disagree. I'm speaking for me. I'm not speaking for all cultures. I'm speaking for me. Strongly disagree.
A kiss on the forehead, is that the same
Okay,
thing?
wait. What are we talking? Are we talking a kiss on the forehead, as he says, or are we talking a little smooch?
Yeah, that's the thing, like...
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's not great.
It's not okay.
It's not
It's
great.
really not
No.
Because it doesn't specify, it doesn't go further. But
Yeah.
We're on the fence at the moment.
Yeah.
Sure.
What's your thoughts?
Well, it could be like, you know, a gentle kiss on the forehead. Oh, good night, cousin.
Yeah, that's still not okay.
Yeah.
That's still not
Or
okay.
you could be drunk or something.
Yeah, and you could just be like, oh.
Well,
And then you could
Let's not do
just...
that.
Well, why don't you guys just drop it there and we'll
No,
call
I think
it a day?
it disagrees.
Ah.
I'm also...
Yeah,
So we've
yeah,
agreed.
yeah.
We've
It's a
agreed.
bit-
We haven't gone strongly disagree. This is like
it's because we didn't specify the
because-
kiss.
yeah.
It's just a kiss.
Like, a kiss like you could greet me.
If it was like, oh, blow your cousin's back out, it would strongly disagree.
Nobody else.
It's the second cousin. We have to be careful with second cousin.
Second cousin.
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
Okay.
So what is second? Is second cousin uncle?
Second cousin is like, I don't know actually. It's like your mum is cousins with someone, their kids or something like that. I actually
It's not
don't
just
know.
saying great granddad.
It's parents' cousin's child.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like that.
That's pretty close.
Parents'
I don't even
cousin's
know if I
child.
know my parents' cousin's child.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
You share great grandparents.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Oh, no, they died.
Well, let's not make it more, but we've agreed as a route.
Yeah,
So that's great. We're off to a great start. No disagreements yet.
My side of the table is more fun on a night out.
Sure. Yeah.
Take the L here.
Actually, hang on a minute, Vic. You actually do pull us up because
Vic is very fun on a night out. I mean, I wouldn't say I've been on a night out with him. I've been to parties with him. I don't know if that counts as a night out. So I feel like it's very different situations, right? I don't know. I've never been on a night out
You
with
go
Harry.
solid the entire night.
Yeah.
Like if there's a
I'll
party,
get solid. Oh yeah, I will.
I didn't realise
Stop wearing skinny jeans.
I didn't realise until the ski trip how much you went ham on the drink. But also, you did introduce the dice game, which was...
I got
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Vic is like very
And he
fun.
pushes for, you know what?
Pull it over a little
put it
bit.
like that.
I don't think we're that
Okay.
far there.
So
Yeah, but
okay,
like,
so
yeah.
we're slightly
What,
less
you think
fun.
you just
but you're right.
agree?
Yeah, but, I mean, it's a little bit big-headed that you put it all the way over.
I don't know how fun your kids is.
How big's the table
well,
go?
No, but yeah, you know.
No,
I
when
don't know.
when we're
I
starting
feel
the
like I'm quite
podcast.
boring on the night out. Got really good fun on a night out. Exactly the reaction.
Validation.
That was the best time ever.
So, we've practically agreed again, but actually we've gone a little.
Yeah, I'll
further.
give you.
Sure.
Benefit of the doubt.
I don't mind
Nah,
this.
look, invite me on a night out and we'll have a battle. You know.
Yeah.
But then it'll be.
No, it's not you.
I'm gonna come on a night out with you and be like, come on, guys. Yeah, no. You want something good?
The thing is,
Where is it?
Harry doesn't like actually going to the club. We always free. He leaves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I like a
Yeah,
free
that's
one.
yeah,
Like that.
exactly.
But next time on a night out, I'm going to be taking score from you guys. I want some good stuff.
Right, so Arthur did that.
Arthur told a very funny joke today.
1:34 a.m. I know. No.
Let's move
Okay.
on.
Short form creators are less talented than long form creators.
Strongly disagree. I don't think there's anything to do with talent. I think some people are just good at one thing, some people are good at another thing. One thing takes different skill than the other thing. I don't think there's any correlation.
Oh. I think it really depends on the show.
Yeah,
there are some that is just utter diabolical content, but there are some people that
Obviously, yeah, but there's
very
long
good
form
on
content
short
that's
form.
also
In general,
utter
I'm going to
shite.
say disagree.
Wait, was that short form or better than long form? Is that-
Yeah.
I think I'd be on.
Well, you're more talented, is what you're saying.
Short form creators are less talented than
Oh,
long
less
form.
talented.
What is short form? Can I have a
Well,
definition of short?
TikToks, reels, like anything under a minute.
Yeah, but it's got
I would say
nothing to
that-
do with it.
It is a talent to create longer videos, or is it?
I would say most people who do short form, from my experience at least, want to move to long form in the end, and not everyone makes it across.
I'd also
I
say
disagree. I think right now, everyone wants to do short form. Short form is what like blows you up at the minute. I would very strongly disagree with what they just said.
say like the average is brought down by things like filters and things like you know, trending sounds. 'Cause so you just lip sync.
Also,
or you
long form is long form is lazy in a sense, and often it is because you're just leaving everything in. Whereas to make something good and short.
I mean, I do gaming videos 4 times a week. I don't. It's long form. I don't realistically edit them. They are just. It's playing a game, but it's like playing the entire game. That's what I enjoy doing. And it is somewhat, I guess, lazy because I don't edit it. It's playing the game in its entirety. Short form sometimes can be a hell of a lot more intricate, and you can have like a 30-second video that's taken a week or 2 to edit. So I find them agreeing with this really weird.
You've got to
weird,
know
but-
what to cut and like what to.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But then there's some that do it really well, but I think the majority, they just rely on stuff that's like trending.
A 4-minute video is not short form, is it?
No.
Okay, yeah.
Sub 16.
Oh, well, I wouldn't agree then. What?
But I feel
I
feel
also
like
wouldn't agree.
in general, a short form video, more people can make them good enough to get views than if somebody
If
can.
you a 10-minute video.
So we're in the
that
wrong
would be
place
a
then. We're
talent.
agreeing then.
agrees that they're less talented.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So
It's brutal wording, really.
yeah, we agree.
Yeah, I think
in general.
maybe talented is the wrong word for it for me. Because I feel like it's too broad.
We get to split the
Word, I
room.
guess.
Come on, let's disagree.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'll shout at you.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Dating someone with the same name as your mum is weird.
I personally disagree.
I think it's weird if you make it weird. It doesn't really bother me. My sister's dating a guy called Sam. I don't find it weird. It's weird if you make it weird.
It'd be a little
I
bit
think
weird.
I agree.
I don't think I'd make the connection. Like,
That's the
You would
thing.
what?
yeah.
It's
You
not the
don't-
same name as your mum.
Imagine
well,
blog-
I'd be like, oh, that's weird, but I wouldn't then. When you're saying that person's name, I wouldn't be saying it thinking of my mum.
Exactly.
Also, I don't call my mum by her name ever. She's just mum.
You
Like, in
could
my
use
head, it's just my
nicknames. You
mum.
could give
do
them
you
2
not-
different nicknames, and then they've got the same
Well,
name.
I don't really want to give my mum a nickname.
Yeah.
What would you?
Rebrand one of them.
What's the likelihood of
Rebrand.
you meeting someone who has got your mum's name?
Trisha's not a very.
Trisha.
No, it's Trisha. I'm fine.
No one's gonna be.
I know.
Trisha is his mum's name.
Nobody called Trisha.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm sound.
I
Trisha
never
sounds like
knew
Coke
that.
Nuts.
Does it?
Don't know.
Street attack.
Oh my god.
Look, I would say I disagree. I think it's like it'd be annoying and be weird, but I don't think it would be grounds for not dating someone.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
kind
a
of
little-
like
Again, it's weird if you make it weird.
I'm
pushing us here
Yeah.
because of the fact that my mum has a weird name, so it'd be really weird if I'm like.
Well,
Sure.
that's selfish, isn't it? Like,
Well, that's what I mean. We're not. I'm
I
just.
mean,
I'm
yeah,
not
you're
about
doing it based off
Yeah,
your
yeah,
experience.
that'll do.
All right.
My side of the table has a higher combined IQ than the other side.
Ooh. No, I think these two would have a higher IQ than the other side. I think Arthur carries.
I think they probably. I'm.
Oh, I don't know. I think me and you are kind of pulling our teams down. I think we're gonna have to.
I think Arthur
you
carries.
carry.
but it's not really like book smarts, but we'll go off that. Like,
Well, if we're going off books, smart, yeah, if we're going off books, smart, he clears. But I think he
common sense.
philosophically is quite.
but does that help your IQ?
I don't know.
It's more like actually solving the patterns and stuff, which actually I'm
you
quite
guys
bad
don't know
at.
what IQ is? I know what IQ is. That's probably raising my IQ.
Problem solving. Who would be?
I feel like I'm quite.
I feel like you're quite good at it. Yeah, I feel like
But I'm
IQ
not abstract. I think nah.
But like patterns, if there were 3 patterns and it was like, what's the 4th pattern? I feel like you'd find it before me.
I'd love to do a proper
I think you actually have a
IQ
high
Then
test.
we're fucked then because you're.
Yeah, no, you're a dumbass.
Yeah, you're already hoping.
I don't think I'd do that well.
I genuinely think they might pip us. you know?
Yeah, I think.
I think
I
they do.
don't know.
I think so.
Oh no, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I think I let the side down too much. But we're just...
You really don't.
No,
need
you
to
don't.
gas
You're a
yourself
smart
up,
guy.
You're
You're a smart
smart. You
guy,
give yourself
yeah.
credit for.
Or do we just leave him in the middle? That
We
would
can't
be
do
the
that,
smart
that's-
thing to
No,
do.
that's boring. We need
Yeah.
some sort of.
You know, I say actually on an IQ test, I'm not that good. And if I'm
You
the
know-
strength of our team, then with a.
Really though?
I don't know.
You don't have
I
a low
think so.
IQ. You're not a low IQ human.
I'm not saying that.
No, but you're not like.
You know, I wish I'd gone further with it because I was.
I would say that everyone on this table has at least an average IQ. I'm not saying in any way, shape, or form that Harry and Vic are fucking dum-dums. I just think that Arthur carries. I think his IQ would be very high.
I was kind of
From what I see.
scoping you out at the breeze. Do you remember?
Very
last
weighing
week?
me up. Very much.
Do you remember?
Psychologically, he was. You were analysing
You
it.
were battered.
I was battered.
and you were like,
My IQ was 10 at that
Asking
point.
questions, but looking down at the IQ test.
Me after half a bottle
you
of
took advantage of it. You can't do an IQ.
because you were saying like you love science. You were like talking about coming to the podcast, and I was like, oh, what would you want to talk about?
I didn't pass the IQ test.
Just out of interest, what do these numbers have in common?
Yeah.
8, 5.
But I couldn't find something that you were like, or when we were talking about stuff where you were like, oh, like really passionate about like wanting to defend at the time, like a slightly unique.
So I didn't pass. That was
No,
fine.
no, you didn't get the chance.
You were doing your like own brand IQ test.
No, I was just wondering if he had a sort of.
Look at his hands even as well.
Yeah. We'll take the L. We'll take the L.
we'll take the L.
You guys can
Well,
go there.
you can.
I don't know.
Maybe go there, maybe go
I
there.
don't know. I didn't. We haven't put enough time.
We'll put it there. You've made your own IQ test, pal. We can...
That's my IQ. He knew this moment would come.
Hand jobs are underrated.
I'm gonna disagree on that.
Yeah, massive disagree.
Disagree on that.
But are they...
Unless you want to,
But
you're like.
does that aid into the fact that they are under...
Watching this video directly after we've just watched the Jubilee reaction video of Arthur, Chris, George, and Chip just speaking about dick size the entire time. I can't escape it at the minute. Everything is about penis right now.
underrated because we're all, oh, they're so shit.
Ooh.
So actually, they're probably better than
I think
What does everyone
yeah.
think they're so
I
shit?
think they're worse than people think they are.
I can't think of much worse.
I'm terrible at giving.
I can't think of much
Hey, go on,
worse.
go find out.
I mean, my mind's open to being changed, but I don't.
The only thing,
So I'll give you a good hand job.
Double date though.
the only thing that does change my mind is if you heard Weller speak about the like massagey places in Thailand. He describes them as ethereal. So
maybe
50 likes on this video, we'll go to Thailand.
50.
cheap man's expensive.
He also pisses in his own mouth.
I don't think he's like the grounding. He's like the grounding for this.
But I think they may be underrated because
Purely based on the answer.
yeah, because I don't
So
think
actually-
no one
actually
rates them
rate
by the
them.
sound
So
of it, yeah.
actually, we are.
No. We keep it there and we let them
Yeah, but
go against us. Yeah.
Oh no, I hate it, man. Please don't ever do that to me. What the hell? Ugh, disgusting. That's what I mean. Like, that's everyone's sort of perception, is it? Just us.
Yeah. I think they're rated low, but I don't think they're
But they-
underrated. I think they're just
No,
rated.
they just are what
They
they
are.
Are they like
Sure.
inherently bad, or more? Is it just that most people who are not very good at them? Do you know what I
for
mean?
yourself.
But I think if I found someone that was good at hand jobs, I'd be like, what? Why? Like, what a weird thing to be good at. Like,
Do you reckon if you could?
Hang on, stop.
yeah, something's up here.
This is incredible.
Oh, a little thought experiment for you, right?
Oh, okay, this is high IQ. There's a reason he won the IQ.
Let's say you're in a room
right.
and you're like, you know what? I want to give sperm. I want to be one of these. I need a bit of money for it, whatever. I want to give back to the genome.
Sure.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's exactly what everyone giving sperm is thinking.
Oh,
I'm just going to give back.
I want to spread my genome.
I want to give back. I want to do my
Whatever
part.
it is.
Time.
And you go into the room and she goes, oh yeah, there's like a newspaper there. Oh, by the way, we're a really advanced high tech.
Do you mean magazine? I don't think most people.
Newspaper.
I know, so
Donating sperm to the funnies.
kid.
Oh, George.
No, but like, they go like, oh, but by the way, we're a really advanced tech one.
Okay.
There's this little machine, and you can clone yourself, and the clone only appears for like 5 minutes, but it knows everything you know. So it's as good as you are, but it feels that someone else is doing it. Do you not think like that clone of you would be like really good at it?
By the way, question is, are hand jobs overrated?
We've lost it. The question's gone. I think we just have to.
I think a bit. I don't mind. I'd almost. I wouldn't want. I don't know.
What the fuck just happened?
We've lost it. The question's gone. I think we just have to.
I take a bit. I don't mind. I'd almost. I wouldn't want. I don't know. It's quite
machine.
Would you get yourself off if it wasn't you?
Do you think that clone would be much better at it?
Yeah, but I don't even know. Wouldn't you?
I think that I find it weird that a clone that I'm looking at me. I don't want to talk about this.
It would be the same as me, but it would just feel like someone else is doing. But my argument is I don't think that's even much better.
But I don't think that like the hand job themselves are bad. I think it's that like when you get like the person
he's
doesn't
doing it.
know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's someone,
So,
it's a
so
clone
you
of
want
you.
a robot?
Actually,
That's
yeah, I
your
guess
answer.
if I could just.
Is that an answer to the question?
Where are we?
How does it start to the
How
question?
does this apply
Because
to the
this means,
question?
this means that
getting
it's
joked
not
on
that
by
hand jobs in
robots.
it are inherently bad. It's like if someone's good at them and knows what they're doing and all this kind of stuff. Like
You've gone so far.
No,
yeah,
I
how does
see
this affect
what he's
this?
talking
you should put
about.
yours up because his theory
Because
is.
what are you going to move your cup up?
Yeah.
Then? Based on the
We
robot.
disagree on something.
He's going to get the robot to
Because
do it.
the hypothetical hand job robot gives good hand
He's just excited about the robot, so he's up here now because that would not be underrated if it was
I
a
think
robot
that
doing it.
if there's someone that knows everything, like exactly what they're doing,
You've thought about this way.
Yeah, innit? I understand the point he's trying to make, I think. But it's still just so weird what he's trying to do.
Yeah, but it's just hand jobs as a whole. Are they underrated? I don't know why this random.
Yeah, so
But the robot could do them.
robots come in.
He's
This is what I'm
created the
saying, is
robot
that
just to
I'm
increase the
saying
rating.
The operator is the bad. But when we go, oh, I think it's the.
So
people give. Then it's still. If you're saying that the person giving you a hand job is bad at giving hand jobs, the hand job is still bad. It's not. What is going on?
I think people give
jobs are bad.
We spent half the video talking about this. There we go.
Disagrees.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Everyone at this table is going to heaven.
Not after that, no.
None of us are. What religion?
I don't believe in an afterlife, so my answer would be strongly disagree. And there we go. That is the answer done. How have we gone from hand jobs to afterlife?
hand jobism.
Not anymore.
And we go.
Disagree.
How do you get into heaven?
In Christianity, you have
because
to
it
accept
exists.
that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior, which none of us do, so none of us will get into Christian heaven.
I think if heaven existed, I don't think any of us would.
Okay, let's say hypothetically.
We're not
heaven
awful
doesn't have to be
people, but you also don't believe in that religion. You don't follow that religion. You aren't a practicing member of that religion. So no matter what religion you're talking about, none of you are getting into, I was going to say prison, heaven. It's as easy as that, no?
Because
I think you have to be really.
I don't think I'm a bad person. I think I'm a good person. I think I have a good heart. I think I do the best in every opportunity. Well, I try to do the best in every opportunity. If there is a heaven, I'm not getting in because I don't believe in a heaven. Full stop.
right?
to get to have.
Do you? I think the bar's pretty low.
Really?
Yeah, I think
there's
No, like, anyone
I might be wrong. I might be
Yeah,
ignorant with that, but
like,
there we go.
Is it like we're thinking? Is heaven hell a 50-50 split wherever you go, or is
If
it?
it is, then we're in
I,
jail.
I think it's very few people go to heaven. Well, this is my perception. Few people go to heaven, and majority are not.
top half good people in the world. But I'm not in the bottom 20. I
I
think
think
I'm
you
like,
drastically underestimate how evil much of the world has been
yeah.
over time. Think about the number of people that have just killed people.
Yeah, but your average person isn't.
Yeah,
one
that's
of
got to be
those
at least
people.
50%.
Do you not think most people are like decent people?
Yeah, most people
Yeah.
are.
Yeah,
most people are
I
good.
would hope so.
Yeah,
At
you're
least.
probably right.
But think about how many hearts we've touched on the internet.
Do we get points? Do we get points for that?
What's the other one? That one.
Because we bought. To be fair, yeah. Like
I smiled, I
I
laughed.
yeah. Like I bought like.
A deep, insightful conversation
You
about
brought
hand jobs.
happiness
How many
to
other
people.
people offered that to
How
society?
many years has this man packed?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
That's a
This
packed
goes back to
generation.
the conversation we were having
About the
on
hand.
that
About the
bit about
robot.
how you judge what makes a moral act. You know, is it
Yeah.
happiness and suffering? Is it virtues? Is it, you know?
Oh, shut up.
I would probably think that every decision somewhat has a moral response. Somewhat. Obviously, some are very minuscule, some are massive. But I would think that if you're thinking of it in that perspective, everything you do would have a score to your total points or whatever the fuck you want to imagine it as. Yeah, I don't know. I think I my answer for this is strongly disagree.
What, you want to agree then? You think we're going to make it?
I think we're gonna make it.
We're going to make it.
make
We
it.
might make it.
to heaven.
We're all going to make it.
If it's like done on a non-religion basis, it's just good people go to heaven, bad
Okay.
people go to
Yeah.
hell.
I think if that's the case, then if there's no religion involved, if it is just there is a heaven, there is a hell, nothing else, no other factors, then I would like to think that I would go to heaven. Yes, maybe, potentially.
I think
Yeah,
we'll scrape it.
No, I scrape our way over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You pointed me as a you. Why do we like?
Depending on the grade boundaries.
Yeah.
Grade
We'll have it
boundaries.
like
They're below that.
Bro lives on the fine line.
Yeah.
Hamsters aren't real pets.
Oh, what a
No,
Strongly
I'm
disagree. I think that's a fucking stupid question. No, it doesn't. What makes a real pet?
I disagree with that. I think
yeah.
a hamster's a real
What's,
pet.
okay, what is our judgment of what a pet is?
an animal that you
It's
have
a
in your home.
domesticated
Yeah.
And
animal.
love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cherish.
Can you love a hamster?
I love it.
Your hamster was weird, man.
Oh,
It was weird.
it was weird.
Mine just bit loads of people, then hung itself.
Oh, God, you did.
Yeah.
And then moving up
Yeah, that'll right.
after the lights.
On the scale of pets, they're
Yeah,
But they're
but
more
they're
than
still
like
a
a fucking fish or a
yeah.
stick
Yeah.
insect. Like you got to give them some kind of TLC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're furry. Yeah. They're
I think about your hamster was nice, but I think about it was.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you like
R.I.P.
furry?
No.
Oh, the furrier, the better, you said.
I feel like you're just speaking your own feelings here.
His hamster was weird because everything just stuck to it. So like run around,
Yeah.
it just had like a trail of just like
Yeah, why was your hamster so
sawdust
sticky?
like hanging onto you.
So that's the worst part. I was waiting for your punchline.
No, there were no. He's a very
Long there.
Yeah, it's a very sticky hamster.
Yeah, I went away and had
Oh no!
What the
Next
fuck?
question.
Having more followers makes me more attractive.
No. I mean, the answer is no. Whether it makes you more desirable, potentially. But the definitive answer for this is no. Right?
It depends. In our heads, I don't think it does.
No, yeah,
Yeah, so I think.
But in society,
Or does it? Do I subconsciously think I'm better than people?
Wow.
Maybe. I'm thinking subconsciously. I don't know. Like,
But is that?
We're
just
talking about
because
attraction
you
from other people,
No, but
though,
you
right?
started making videos when you were very young. You've just grown as a person. Do you think that growth
Has he?
is just?
I don't know.
You've seen Squidget Harry. Squidget Harry's done some going off.
Wait, what
But
was
do you
the
think that growth
question?
would have happened anyway, or do you think the followers have molded you into whatever the hell
Having
this
more
is?
followers makes me more
Fame,
attractive.
truly.
No. I think that potentially he looks different now because he had followers growing up. I think that you could go into that kind of mindset of, oh, if speaking about Harry as a sole person, if he wasn't rich and famous growing up and all this kind of thing, you can lead a different life. You could look different. You could look worse. You could look better. You could whatever. If you're thinking about it from that perspective, potentially. But the answer is no. You are more desirable, to some people maybe, but you're not more attractive.
Great question, George.
Because I definitely feel I'm
really
more
be able to think
confident than
about
I was, but I don't know if that makes me more attractive.
Probably does.
But inherently,
Scientifically,
if you show the general population him, and he had
yeah,
10 followers,
Yeah.
and he had 5 million followers, in general, people find him
Yeah,
he's
that's-
less
but again, that's
attainable.
desirable.
A really
right?
good.
I do understand the perspective of confidence though, because I was thinking of it based off of, or entirely based off of looks, attractiveness. But obviously you can have an attractive personality. Confidence is a big thing. Oh, that swayed me. If your argument is that you're more confident because you have more followers, I would go agree. Not strongly agree, because I'd still do think the whole looks part is a strongly disagree. But I can imagine having 1 million followers makes you more confident in yourself, which people see as attractive.
Argument is what we do becomes more socially acceptable the more followers we get from doing it. So if I was doing like the stuff I was doing, like when I was making gaming videos at school, it was like you're a weirdo. You're
Yeah,
strange.
there's probably
But then you get views.
Yeah.
But then you get views doing it, and it makes it okay. So if we're carrying on doing the same stuff we're doing now, but with less followers, then the followers by society's norms make you
So what was the statement, sorry?
I think if I started uploading the TikToks, I start
More attractive. I agree. Oh, so we think the other one. We think more followers.
oh, yeah.
Makes you.
That's
is
in terms of other people's view.
Other
And
people's
yeah,
view.
yeah.
Yeah. People, but that's just his truth.
It's just
no?
it's a glitch in society.
But again, I think anything that they've mentioned here to do with looks, I think attractiveness is the wrong word. I think it's more desirable. Anything to do with attractiveness, I think that I would agree with is personality based and like confidence, anything like that.
It's a sad
For me.
just sort of look into
Sad
society's
reality.
mind.
Or is it?
What if you made a perfect replica of you?
With
It had
more
no
famous.
followers.
Because people would follow you for good traits, right?
But
They'd
that's-
either think you're funny or nice or good looking. So it's a representation, perhaps, to some extent.
I don't know. Look at all the cancelled ones out there.
That's
But then
true.
say if you entered a room, right, and you didn't know, but so if you walked into a room, right,
Yeah.
and you've met a person, never mind.
I get what you're saying. You're like,
Yeah.
and you've forgotten that you've met them and you don't give a good impression, then you're less attractive, and that's because you're famous and you've met people.
Yeah.
And sometimes you look at someone with like 10 million followers and you're like, you would never be dating someone like that attractive if you were just like,
I never think that. I don't.
quite
judge other
mean, yeah,
people's
it's quite
relationships.
mean.
I'm looking at you saying, no, I'm joking. No, she's beautiful. She really is. Anyway,
It's a weird one. I don't know, but I think
I think we'll have to agree.
yeah.
Yeah.
Final question.
Sure.
Curse you,
Okay.
LA.
MrBeast has ruined YouTube content.
I don't think he's ruined YouTube content. I think he's just made it a whole new level. YouTube is a different place because of MrBeast. And in order to get views, you have to do certain things and change your video to do blah, 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 this, that, or whatever. I think he's ruined it, but he has most certainly changed it.
Who said this once? Jacksepticeye.
Yeah, he did say it.
He
ruined YouTube.
No, wait, where's this is agree.
You could always say that he's ruined it for people. Like, so if say Joe Blogs over here loves a certain kind of video, that kind of video might not be made anymore because it doesn't align with what YouTube algorithm would push. And the person who would usually make that video doesn't want to make that video anymore because it won't do well. This Joe might love it, but the rest of YouTube won't. So it won't be made anymore. That I could potentially see. MrBeast has ruined it for some people or some tastes, but I don't think he's ruined YouTube at all.
No.
Yeah, I
No way. No, he's taken it further. He's taken it further.
He's obviously way further ahead than anybody else was before, but anybody who was sort of most followed or like blowing up on YouTube, everybody always used to copy their stuff anyway.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
There is definitely a way to gain.
Well, but I guess he's taken it to like
He's made it so
standards,
yeah,
better production, like more engaging. But then if you argue what is YouTube, if YouTube is what we used to do, which is like pick up cameras and fuck around more in a less produced sense, then you could argue he's ruined that YouTube. But what is?
But I don't think so, because I think less produced is coming back. I think you're starting to see more videos that are just people having a laugh, people picking up a camera and going, "Hi guys, I'm doing this today. Come with me." Blah blah blah. I think that content is coming back with people that watch YouTube are now maturing into like their 30s, 40s, whatever it may be. Blah 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 blah. People that enjoyed that content when they were growing up are now getting back to that stage where they want that content. They want it to feel more like, this is what I've seen, by the way. They want it to feel more, they want to feel like more of a connection between the person. They don't want to feel like, oh, this massive, massive production video. Obviously, that is still a massive pull in YouTube, the high quality, high production videos. But I think the kind of chill content is massively, massively coming back. And I think, personally for me, it's come since Randy started doing all of his vlogs. When that kind of started and it was all like, he would just sit in front of a camera and yap for 10 minutes without stopping. He would just talk about his life, talk about his struggles, talk about what he did that day, anything and everything. I think since then, you've started to see more and more of it. I mean, like, Simon started vlogging. Josh and Freya have their channel. A bunch of different people. AB. Like the Arthur vlogs, the Italian Batch vlogs. All of these people just doing not easy content, but it's chill content. I really do think it's starting to come back, and I like it, so I'm here for it. I think there's just going to be two different sides of YouTube, effectively. There's going to be the MrBeast effect, and there's going to be the people that don't want the MrBeast effect. And I think they're both going to do as well.
It's going to happen anyway, right? Because it's a natural progression.
Yeah, it's a natural progression.
A lot of people as well see the like MrBeastification, like the overexposed, massively saturated thumbnails, the like stripped personality where it's like exciting thing. Like it's obviously shifting slightly away from that now, but do you think like that era, he kind of made
I think someone else would have done it. If it wasn't him, someone else would have jumped in.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it worked for a reason. That's what people wanted to click.
That's what people want
Yeah.
to click. That's what they want to watch. So if he didn't do it, someone else would do it. So to blame it on him is naive.
But also, I think just because he's doing well doing that doesn't mean that everybody has to copy what he's doing. You can still make other videos.
Yeah.
People do, and you still watch them.
Yeah.
Like we tried to do like a MrBeast.
In fact, I very rarely watch a MrBeast video. I watch Well, I mean, you guys know what I fucking watch because you watch them with me. But the videos that I watch outside of like reacting are like long form gaming videos. Like, bro, any simulator series from like Josh, Simon, I'm all over. It's got nothing to do with MrBeast videos. It's just, yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Work for us, the MrBeast style video. We're always so stiff, so you can find your own like. Yeah.
Well, look at that. We basically agreed again. So the only one we could disagree on was the robot. So thank you. Thank you for bringing that robot into our
And for 1,000 likes, we're going to invent a robot.
Cheers.
Nice.
I love these videos. I love these videos so much. Look at that. It was a 21-minute video, and we've turned it into a 35-minute video. I yapped for 14 minutes. I'm so sorry. There we go. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. If you did, please do make sure you leave a like down below. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.